UCLA has closed the gap, but they still trail, and their #1 ranking is in jeopardy. Washington came in with high expectations, but that didn't necessarily mean they were thinking upset.
In our sport, it's really different, where what matters most is your score. I would rather lose with a 197 than win with a 196, and so what we're looking at is what we do.
Yeah, it looks like Bob is thinking about the win right now, not about the points. UW has only beaten UCLA once in school history. It's going to come down to the final three. First up, Emily Pritchard on the floor.
Well, Emily has had a great performance up until this point tonight, and she needs to stick her floor. Front somersault through to a double back tuck. Perfect landing. Nice double back pike. She was so high in the air. This young gymnast has come out to compete with the best tonight. She's got a best 9.925 for her career in floor exercise. Final tumbling. Great twisting layout. Wow, great routine for Emily Pritchard.
Emily Pritchard, another part of a big night. She had a 9.87 on the vault. She won the bars with a 9.975, a 9.95 on the beam, and now a 9.925 on the floor. So she's right there for the all-around title with UCLA's Jeanette Antolin. But here is UCLA's Kate Richardson on the beam, and she's upgraded her beam routine.
Kate is ranked #1 in the country on balance beam, and she needs to score big.
How would you like to be in this position right now?
Ooh.
#1 ranking, they're behind, and she's the last competitor for the Bruins. Look at her teammates.
Wow, look at this show of flexibility. But Kate's been there before. She's been in the Olympics. She knows the pressure. Beautiful tumbling, beautiful grace. Look at that toe point. She moves so easily on the balance beam. It's like she's on the floor. You'd never know she was in the air on 4 inches of a plank. Nice dismount, perfect landing. This is going to be a good score. It's going to be tight.
And a little trepidation among the Husky fans. They wanted it to be good, but not great. And it was great.
Watch this plunge move. Beautiful execution. Look at that toe point. Perfect balance.
And Kate is clutch. Look at the number, a 9.95. So that puts all the pressure back on the other side of the building. And look at this, it all comes down to our final performer of the meet. You can't write it any better than this, the house favorite, Carly Dockendorf, and she needs anything above a 9.8 to win the meet for UW and upset the top-ranked team in the country. Here we go.
Well, and her opening tumbling line is a tough one. One slight mistake, and she might not make it.
Big air.
Oh. Little low on the landing, but boy, did she pull it out. What a save. Second tumbling line, perfect. And this is another routine with great choreography. It just captures the crowd. good turning leaps. She's in a zone.
Just needs a good, clean performance. Anything above a 9.8.
Last tumbling line needs to be strong.
Here's your whole night right here.
Front layout with a twist, immediate landing, great finish. She's gonna be happy tonight.
Big grin on her face. The crowd applauds the effort. Now it comes down to the judges. Crowd wants a 10. They don't need a 10.
They want a 10, but that opening tumbling line was a little bit low. It's not gonna be perfect. She saves it.
And there's the number. It's a 9.925, and that means UW has beaten UCLA. The coaches are relaying that information to their teams right now.
They won. They won this meet, and they deserve to win this meet. Okay?
Valerie Condos Field, classy as always. A great night of gymnastics in Seattle. UCLA's Jeanette Antolin, once again, perfect on the vault. Her 5th perfect 10 this year. Antolin also won the floor, and the nation's top-ranked gymnast was also the best in the building tonight, winning the all-around. UW's Emily Pritchard was 2nd in the all-around, including a victory on the bars, where she is also ranked number 1 in the country. But it wasn't just the big guns for Washington, but the depth of the dogs. Molly Seaman had a career high to win the beam with the pressure on, an almost perfect 9.975. And the dogs got lucky too, something you didn't see earlier. Chelsea Bakken saving her performance and maybe the entire meet with a one-footed takeoff on her beam dismount. Bakken was also big in the leadoff spot on the floor with a 9.85. It all adds up to a Husky victory, maybe the biggest in the history of the program.
Well, congratulations. What a great victory for the team. Only the 2nd time you've beaten UCLA in the history of the program. What does this mean tonight?
Well, what's really funny is the last time we beat UCLA was February 27th of 1998, and it's February 27th of 2004. So I hope we see UCLA February 27th all the time. Well, for the program, it's really great. It's a good boost for our girls because we're very thin on depth. In fact, Val came up to me after the competition and said, you know, Bob said, that was my A team. And I said, well, that was my A team too, even though we don't have as many guns as you do.
Congratulations to Bob Levesque and his Gym Dogs. For your producer, Tim Lay and Judy Carwin, I'm Jim Watson. Washington beats the Bruins. So long from Seattle.